Flying through India, your nose can't help but smile at the paprika, the chili, the coriander, the coconut, the mint, all playing in the soft heat. You begin to sink down to the sandy streets and small stone huts either side of you. You glide round sharp corners and see a large brick well. A little girl with a red bucket in her hand greets you as you move past. You fly onwards into a home, plain walls and tiny windows. Into the kitchen, you can almost taste the tomatoes, the pickles, the ginger.
You see me, a girl around 20 years old, sucking the last bit of rice from my fingers.
Thank you.
My mother waits in the corner, folding my clothes into a blue and white checked laundry bag. I pick up the tin mug to my left and pour water into my mouth, some seeping down my cheek, down my neck, and onto my jade sari. I wipe my little hands on my white handkerchief and place Kenneth's feet into camel leather sandals. My mother has now finished packing my bag. She stands, comes close to me. She takes my tea-coloured cheeks in her palms. She hugs me tight. Her fingers are now stroking my fluffy black curls. Abkabi zindagi man mile yana mile.
My mother says, before, if and only you leave and I never see you again, I will always love you.
She says, before I pick up my bag and I leave. The plane is cold. It reminds me of when my father had first installed air conditioning in our home. Me and my sister had sat for hours, turning the fan on and off and on and off, just to feel that initial gush of air. It was magical, like stepping into a different life, a life of richness. But this wasn't the same. Although the air on the plane cools my skin, I sweat, my heart beats fast, my stomach churns. I move down the aisle. I stare at the women with their light-coloured hair, the blondes, the mousy browns, all the eyes, blues, greens, greys. Their heads were made up of pale skin and freckles, short curls, perms, bobs. Even the Indians, they talked with British accents. They had tongued curled hair and French manicures. I swallowed hard and sat in my seat. I looked out of the window. Namaste, I whispered, as I watched India get lost beneath clouds. I left the plane in a daze and mount the coach. I find my seat by a window and look out of the glass. I watch myself glide over smooth tarmac roads. Everything is so quiet here. There's no cars beeping, there's no vans honking, there's no scooters revving up or weaving through traffic. There's no road rage, women screaming, men shouting. No, everything here has so much order. The vehicles, they stop at lights, they wait in queues. My eyelids, they were still heavy, so I let them fall together once again. I arrived in Leeds, April 1st, 1983, fully awake on a busy street. Kirkgate, it reads on their rectangular plate high upon the wall. Beside it, there was this huge, beautiful figure, the most beautiful figure I had ever seen.
The market.
I moved slow towards her, drawn to her bright smells.
Lavender, sage, olive, ylang ylang, honeysuckle and rose.
My nose is now pressed against her giant yet slender thigh. I move closer. She turns to me. She bends down and she looks at me with this look of wonder. She stares at my tea-coloured feet in these camel leather sandals. She stares at the henna flowers sprawling up my fine ankles. She looks at my dress, the silk. It's so smooth to look at, yet coarse to touch. I smile as she looks at me with this gaze of mystery and wonder. I begin to unzip my bag. The market turns, nostrils wide, pupils dilated. I hand her bags of cumin, coriander, masala, chili, garlic. In turn, the market, she shares with me her own smells, and we begin to converse. Masala, chili,
Lime, eucalyptus,
coconut, paprika.
sage, rose.
People gather, Caribbean women with their shopping trolleys, African families holding hands, Asian women with prams. They ask, they taste, they smell, they touch, they grab, they buy, they barter, they trade. The market, she looks down to me and whispers, "Welcome," and retakes her stance. That is one of the very many lives I have lived. I've lived in India, I've lived in North Africa. I have been around for over 300 years. My name is Afra, and I am a priestess. My good friend Time tells me that you've been travelling through centuries, meeting characters from the past and from the present. Well, you all must be so very tired. So, follow me, my humble young travellers. Come to my humble temple, rest your legs and relax. Follow me, follow me.